How's it going, YouTube? Genesis Videos here with a very special little video. This one here, if you can see, is my Frontier Airlines fleet. I'm doing a quick little fleet update. Just kind of, my Frontier fleet is insanely big right now. 18 aircraft. I'm super psyched how many planes I have in it. I've really grown it recently, and I just wanted to do a video to show kind of everything that's in my Frontier fleet, because not to brag, but I'd like to think I have one of the most complete Frontier Airlines fleets out of any collector in any scale almost, with 18 aircraft, all 3 liveries, every aircraft variant you can get. Both some are customs, in fact 9 are customs and 9 are not, so kind of a cool mix. I'm not trying to brag, I just kind of want to show you what I got, and show you what your Frontier fleet can be. I don't really know, I just felt like making the video. I thought it was kind of cool. Any of these aircraft that are customs, if you're interested, I can make for you at myrockymtncustoms@gmail.com, and that is myrockymtncustoms@gmail.com, rockymount.customs on Instagram. That's my little store. Do a lot of custom aircraft. Frontier is kind of my specialty, and of course I live in Denver, so Frontier is kind of my like hometown airline. They're my guilty pleasure, I guess, of airliners. So I did lay them out all by the order I got them, but that put all the 321s together, and a lot of the 320, it was like all 320 on one on the other terminal, so they're kind of mixed up, but my first 3 and my most recent 3 are accurate. And yeah, I'll go through each aircraft, kind of tell you a little bit about them, and kind of what I recommend. So we're going to start off over here. This is just the small part of the Pioneer-Salem / Evergreen Peaks map. First up, I guess I'll say, so I have 18 aircraft. 1 is going to be sold soon as a custom aircraft, I'll show you. But I'm able to keep possession of it for a little while until the purchase is completed, so it's kind of cool. I'm really happy to be able to do that. From Delta MD88 fans, check them out. 4 A319s, 10 A320s, 3 of which are A320neos, and 4 A321s make up the 18 aircraft. And interestingly, I think this is my only fleet of multiple aircraft that does not have a single Gemini Jets aircraft in here. The first one I will pre-order. This is the Champ, the Bronco. It just came out from Gemini. I'll definitely be getting that Neo, but it's the only one that doesn't have any Gemini Jets in it. This is the Velocity version. 7 Aero Classics models, they make up the most. 2 Velocity models and 9 Rocky Mountain Customs models. My 19th is pre-order, obviously, so that's my first one. And then I guess 3 of the donor models for Customs were from Gemini Jets, but mostly Aero Classics and Customs, which is pretty cool. 10 aircraft in the new livery, 5 in the old livery, and 3 in the .com livery. So I have 3 out of the 4. Now there's only 3, but it's not completely accurate. 2 of the 320s, one with truckloads, one without, and then one of the 119, but the 19's retired now. So anyways, going to start off with our first plane, my first Frontier Airlines model, one of my favorite models of all time, the Frontier Airlines A320, November 227 Foxtrot Romeo, Griswold the Bear by Velocity Models. Super psyched to still have this model. It's amazing. I like the Aero Classic / Velocity Models mold way more than the Gemini mold, and I think the colors and everything are better on it, so I'm never going to get rid of this guy for the Gemini version, even though they made it and it's cheap. But I might use the Gemini mold for some donors, but this guy's an amazing plane. Definitely recommend it if you can find one, especially over the Gemini version. First Frontier. My second Frontier was this model. I got 2 A319s, and I redid the tails on them, so this is the first custom. This is supposed to be November 953 FR. O'Malley the Mallard. Super cool, not completely accurate with the Spirit of the West titles up there, but I don't think anyone's really noticing that too much. Super cool model. I really like the old Dragon Wings guys. Then the next Velocity model is November 228 FR, Orville the Cardinal. This is one of my all-time favorite models as well. Not quite. I like the Griswold model just a tiny bit better, but this one is another amazing plane. And this plane I've seen so many times more. Like, I see it all the time. No matter where, I've seen this plane so many times in real life. I really, really like this plane. Super cool plane from Velocity. Next up's one of my custom A320s in the old livery. This is November 210 Foxtrot Romeo. Sheldon Sea Turtle. This side's not as good. This is the better side. I'm going to redo the other side soon, but this is a super cool plane, custom. I've always loved this tail, and I think it's a super pretty looking plane, so if you're interested in one of those, I can definitely make you one. Next up's our first Neo. Actually, it's the second Neo I got. It's Poppy the Prairie Dog number 302, Foxtrot Romeo. Super cool plane. The Air Classics mold is, I love the Air Classics mold, especially the Neos look super cool. Definitely recommend this guy too. Poppy's not my favorite tail. Definitely is a cool one, but I'm a fan of the more elaborate, more unique tails like Griswold and the birds, the flamingo, the deer, which I'll show you all my favorites a little bit later. But again, this is still a beautiful model, and I absolutely love it. That'll part of the collection. Next up, the first 321, which is actually the third 321 I got. But this number 704 Foxtrot Romeo. This is what is it? It's Virginia the Wolf. Very, very nice plane as well. Love the 321s from Air Classics, especially in Frontier. Look really, really cool. Another custom model. This is one I just finished. I'm actually going to switch sides so you can see it a little bit better. This one came out awesome. This is November 939 Foxtrot Romeo. Jim, Joe, Jay, and Gary the Penguins. Really love this plane. See it a lot. I think it's pretty unique because it's got the white tail. So yeah, definitely like this. This model will be for sale, most likely, or one of the other 319s coming fairly soon. So if you're interested, definitely let me know. Then another custom model. This is one of the flyfrontier.com liveries. Finn the Tiger Shark, November 220 FR, Foxtrot Romeo. And really, really nice plane. This is one of my favorite Frontier planes of all time. I really like this as a custom. If you'd like one, definitely let me know. It's super cool looking plane, even though it's the Ebola plane. Still makes up for it. Then we have Otto the Owl, one of the Frontier 321s. My first Frontier 321. One of the first two that came out, I guess. This one and Courtney the Cougar came out first, and the other two came out. Max Lynx and Virginia the Wolf. Definitely like this plane a lot. Super unique. Very cool tail design. Seen it a couple times. Very, very cool. Then the first Neo, Wilbur the Whitetail. I've been in love with this tail ever since I first saw it come out. When they first announced it and I saw the first pictures of it. Absolutely in love with this plane. First Neo, super cool. Absolutely recommend getting this plane if you can find it somewhere. Beautiful, beautiful plane. On the other side, we have the Frontier, the only plane that's not currently active with the Frontier fleet. It was November 954 FR, flyfrontier.com 319. The only 19 painted in this livery. And unfortunately, it's retired now because it's a really, really old plane. They bought it secondhand. Super cool, though. If you'd like to buy this custom, let me know. I will definitely sell it to you or make one just like it for you. Yeah, I love this livery. Really sad it was repainted. I saw it just before, or retired. I saw it just before it was retired. And yeah, I had no idea it was going to get retired until it was not. Next up is my first Frontier custom in the new livery. This is one of my favorite new Frontier liveries of all time. Like this is probably hands down. If I had to pick one plane that was my favorite, 320 is probably this one. I really love Betty the Blue. I think super pretty. This guy, custom model I made, still have to get some new nose gear for it, but as you can see, it looks pretty great. Yeah, if you're interested in, I can do new livery as well. A lot of custom people will shy away from them because they're hard. Next up, this is a plane I've actually flown on, number 207 Foxtrot Romeo. I absolutely love Thunder the Bison. I think it's a super, super cool plane, yeah, I love it, and love this custom as well. Can do all livery customs, and this is one I'm definitely treasuring as well. Next up is Courtney the Cougar, November 702 Foxtrot Romeo. Super cool looking plane. I like the tail design a lot. Again, the kind of the tan thing is not my favorite thing ever, but definitely cool looking, and I like it a lot. On the hard stand is another Neo. Number 302 FR is on the tail, but it is actually November 308 FR, and Flow Flamingo. I like this plane a lot just because it's super unique. Having a flamingo, I think, is amazing. It looks really cool, especially to contrast the colors. I'm gonna move around the other side. This plane is Flip the Bottlenose Dolphin, November 927 Foxtrot Romeo. This is for Delta MD88 fan, but till the sale is completed. It's just kind of going to be in some of my airport updates. I really like how this plane came out. I think it looks super, super cool. That one, they both look pretty. They're twins, but really, really like it. And yeah, if you like one of these, I can do it as well. Then we have the flyfrontier.com livery, Bugsy the Tree Frog, A320. Just finished this one up. Really, really like this plane as well. I've always loved this livery and this tail. Super, super cool. This is one of the only ones I've done on a Gemini donor for the A320. I've used Aero Classics and Phoenix mostly, but definitely like how it came out. Super nice plane. Last but not least, not my most recent model, but one of the cooler ones, Max the Lynx. I love this plane. Love the tail. I think his the little ear detail they did is super, super cool. If you're gonna get one of the 321s and you want me to pick one, and like you're trying to figure out your favorite, this one would be my favorite. This one or Auto. Super, super cool planes. I like the Wolf too. I like them all, but this one's really cool. Love the orange on it. I'm gonna stop talking. I've been babbling. Frontier is kind of like, it's my hometown airline. I know a lot about them. Pretty deep personal connection, and I fly them sometimes. I don't love the ultra low cost method, but definitely an airline that gotta fly a little bit at least. So yeah, thanks for watching. Sorry if there were some voice cracks in there. I was just noticing that towards the end. I was like, oh. But yeah, thanks for watching. And if you're interested in customs of any of these planes, please let me know. Or any other Frontier planes. I can do pretty much the whole fleet. Maybe a couple I can't do, but pretty much do anything you'd like from Frontier. So thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Next up, you will see either a special airport update or Denver International Airport update number 22. So yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see you later.